What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with a special Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. Before I jump into this haul, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I just got done filming my normal weekly Sunday haul, and I wanted to give Vinegar Syndrome a little more attention because A, there's a lot of stuff to show off here, and B, yeah, everyone loves Vinegar Syndrome, right? So figure make it a separate video, I could upload it during the middle of the week and get some extra content out of it. But anyway guys, there's two packages here. Not sure, okay, yeah. So, oh dear God, no! One of them is the January, the first package of the year for subscribers and everyone, not just subscribers, but the January package. And then the other one is just some stuff I ordered on the side. Now the reason they're in two separate boxes is because, just like in the past, there's been issues with, for whatever reason, when I place orders, and even though I say I'm a subscriber, ship with my next delivery or my next package, whatever it says, there's a discrepancy between my address that doesn't match up. I don't know how that's possible, but they've always been great about it. I emailed them. You know, I always make sure to be like really polite in these emails because a lot of people probably bitch at Vinegar Syndrome about a lot of shit. And they don't need to hear that from me. They shouldn't hear from anyone. But again, it's not the biggest deal. I got my January package and I got tons of other shit to watch. So it's not like, oh my God, I need these movies. But I emailed them and I started off with, hey, I just want to thank you for all the awesome things you guys do. I noticed that I got my January package today, but my orders that I placed on the 1st weren't with, you know, that package. Just let me know if I did something wrong on my end. And they answered pretty much, I think it was like a couple hours later, or no, I emailed them at night, so they got back to me the next morning, and they told me the address discrepancy thing, and they FedExed it out, and it basically came overnight. Like, this was yesterday, and I just got the package today. So, anyway, guys, long story short, got a lot of stuff here to show off. First, I said, is the January package. As usual, a lot of people get pissed at me. Vinegar Syndrome fans are the fucking snobbiest pieces of shit ever. Like, shouldn't we all be on the same page here and enjoy obscure random ass movies? Like, granted, a lot of these movies that Vinegar Syndrome they put out, they're not the greatest, but they're fun to watch. You still have a good time with them. For whatever reason, because of that fact, maybe, the Vinegar Syndrome fans, especially like in the Facebook group or even the comments I get on these videos, is ridiculous. You can thumbs me down if you want, I don't give a fuck. You guys are snobby as shit. Like, if I say one thing that you don't like, that's an automatic, like, I'm a piece of shit. So, fuck you guys. If I don't know these films, that's okay. I'm still supporting Vinegar Syndrome. And it's okay to not know every single thing about every single movie you get. That's like we used to rent movies back in the day. We didn't know shit about them. We saw the cover, liked it, and rented it. I just happened to be spending my own money, not yours, on these titles. So anyway, guys, rant over. Just needed, I feel like I had to get that out there because a couple of the comments I got on my last video are like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, guys, Curfew. Again, let me show off the slipcover here. Love the slipcovers these guys do all the time. Death Row on the back there. This film is from 1989, so got some nice 80s flick going on here. Ray and Bob Perkins are brothers whose grisly killing spree has landed them on death row. Plotting a daring escape, they break free from prison with vengeance in mind, setting targets in the form of key witnesses against them, but particularly the judge in their trial and the prosecuting attorney. Leaving a trail of maimed corpses as they enact their revenge, the brothers finally arrive at their prime target, the home of District Attorney Walter Davenport and his wife. What they don't expect, however, is the late return home of the Davenport's teenage daughter, Stephanie. Sounds really fucking good. Mixing action, home invasion drama, and slasher pretenses, Gary Winnick's directorial debut, Curfew, is a tense, edge-of-your-seat thriller with a high body count and a healthy dose of dark humor. Starring Kyle Richards and Wendell Wellman, Vinegar Syndrome is pleased to present the worldwide Blu-ray debut of Curfew, newly restored in 2K, and featuring an assortment of new interviews with cast and crew. Sounds really fucking good. This may be the first one I watch of this bunch, but really excited about that. Master of the World. Oh, look at this. Provocative butt cheeks on the back. Probably shouldn't let that focus. It's not like I'm monetized, so it really doesn't matter. But Master of the World, again, same artwork here. Nothing, I'm sure there's reversible, but directed by Alberto Cavallone. I'm not going to read every single one of these guys, but this one's from 1983, another 80s one. 105 minutes, pretty long. Actually, I'll read this one. At the dawn of human civilization, hundreds of thousands of years ago, war was a way of life, with rivaling tribes and vicious nomads transforming the earth into a non-stop bloodbath. Bog, a young man who dreams of being the leader of not just his tribe, but all of human civilization, begins a bloodthirsty quest for domination, wherein he'll need to fight and conquer both man and beast to truly ascend to the power he so desperately craves. An ultra-gory Italian cash-in on the then-popular Hollywood trope of ancient times action-adventure films, notorious genre film auteur Alberto Cavallone's Master of the World is a low-rent, high-sleaze saga of prehistoric man at his most brutal, complete with an array of shocking and dangerous animal stunts to balance out the human-on-human savagery. Well, that's probably not going to be too good with a lot of people. Never officially released on DVD, Vinegar Syndrome brings this gruesome epic to Blu-ray in both its original Italian and English dubbed versions. From what I understand, I believe this is the one people were crying about on the Facebook group. There's actually no dialogue. It's like grunting and noises. Again, unless that's something else, I'm sorry. But they were upset that it said English and Italian dubbed versions when grunting is the same in every language. But anyway, if that's this film, whatever. Definitely excited about this. I said, it's long, 105 minutes. But sounds like an interesting one. Gory as shit. Some animal deaths. Probably not the greatest for a lot of people. Dead Heat. You can't keep a good cop dead. This is one that I did see recently. Bought the Blu-ray. Actually, 88 Films put this out. I wasn't able to get that Blu-ray. It's long out of print, I believe. The one I got, I don't know, some cheap copy, but the transfer looked great. I showed this off in a recent haul. Again, it was like probably 3-4 months ago, the latest. This is like a buddy cop zombie movie. It's pretty fucking awesome, but of course, I just bought it on Blu-ray. And then they announced this pretty much right after, and obviously now it's out. So very excited to have this. This is actually a 4K as well. So now I have that older Blu-ray, but this 4K definitely deserves it. I learned about this movie. I didn't know about this previously. Again, shocker, but I watched those In Search of Darkness, you know, the documentaries, and obviously they're talking about a bunch of 80s horrors and shit, and there was, obviously I've heard about most of them, or I've seen most of them, obviously, but there was a couple that I was like, wait, not only have I not seen this, but I've never even heard of this, and Dead Heat, for whatever reason, was one of them, so I grabbed that Blu-ray, and yeah, of course, like I said, they just announced it right away after I did that. So if there's any movie you guys want to see come out on Blu-ray or 4K, let me know. I'll buy it on DVD, and then it'll come out, so I'll do that for you guys. But anyway, this is a great one. Very fun. Probably a lot more fun than it deserves to be, but I'm sure Vinegar Syndrome put a lot of love into this one. And it's one I actually feel like deserves it. Like I said, it's really fucking fun, so excited for that. And I'll definitely rewatch that. Even though I just watched it a couple months back, I'll definitely rewatch that one soon. Another exciting one here, Forgotten Jiali. This is number 4. I can't believe we're up to number 4 of this already. These box sets are pretty awesome. I've watched the majority of the other ones already. You know, there's probably like 1 or 2 that I haven't seen, but these are always fun, man. Old school, like a little more of the obscure giallos, obviously, Forgotten Jiali. But The Sister of Ursula by Enzo Milioni, 1978. Excuse me, guys. The Killer is Still Among Us, from 1986, directed by Camillo Tetti. Arabella, Black Angel, from 1989. Stelvio Massi is the director on this. So these are all region ABC. Again, I love these fucking giallos, or gialli is the plural of giallo. But yeah, excited about this, man. I love what Vinegar Syndrome does with these boxes, of course. Always got a knock on them, right? That's what you do in videos. But yeah, excited about that. That'll go beautifully on a shelf with the rest of them. Let's jump into this other box, guys. All right, 10 minutes into this. Still got another package to go. Again, this is just one, some partner label stuff, some other Vinegar Syndrome titles that I needed to pick up from, you know, that were older, but I wanted to grab them now. So a mix of things here. So recently, I guess it was part of that Black Friday sale, they had that box that was supposed to house the Rudy Ray Moore movies, and I was, you know, I try to keep track of my movies in CLZ Movies app, and I have a Scream Factory spreadsheet, but I don't really update that one anymore. But yeah, I try to keep track of these things as much as I can, because you see I get tons of movies constantly. And honestly, for the most part, I'm pretty good at remembering what I own and what I don't own already, even like certain editions of them. Just thousands of movies, and I still remember them pretty well. But So I thought I owned at least like 1 or 2 of these Rudy Ray Moore movies, but it turns out I literally owned none of them. I guess when I was buying the, before I was a subscriber, I was still buying like the monthly packages or whatever, you know, one at a time each month. And maybe I just skipped the Rudy Ray Moore ones at the time, but whatever. I'm more interested in seeing these now. I've seen like a couple of documentaries that featured a bunch of them. I saw the Eddie Murphy Rudy Ray Moore, you know, My Name is Dolomite or whatever, Call Me Dolomite, whatever it was called. So I was like, man, I gotta fucking watch this man's movie. So I had picked up that box, and now I can put these in the box. But anyway, guys, we have the Human Tornado, which I've seen clips and trailers of, and it looks fucking such like a fun time. Let me know in the comments below which one of these is your favorite Rudy Ray movie. But 1976, first introduced to Rudy Ray Moore, by the way, through Insane Clown Posse. So thank you to those guys. If you know, you know. I'm not going to get into it more than that. But Rudy Ray Moore is Disco Godfather, 1979. These all look fucking awesome. Of course, the man Dolomite, 1975. Actually, Insane Clown Posse and Mad TV. That's how I know about Rudy Ray Moore. But Petey Wheatstraw is the last one. The Devil's Son-in-Law. Again, the documentary, which of course I'll never remember. I thought it was horror noir, but that would just be blaxploitation horror stuff. I don't know if this was Dolomite stuff was mentioned or Rudy Ray Moore stuff was mentioned, but there was another documentary that I watched recently that had a bunch of stuff about these. Couldn't tell you what the fuck it was. I keep forgetting. But anyway, Petey Wheatstraw is the last one. Again, these will fit beautifully in that box because that's what they're made for. That's what it is made for. And 1977 on that one. So again, very happy to finally own these guys. Don't have to say much about those. These other ones, 2 of them partner labels, and then this other one was the VSA for the month. VSA number 20. Again, can't believe they're already up to number 20 in the VSA line. These are ones that I do get. I don't get every single partner label one because there's like 87 partners at this point. It's just way too hard to keep track. But and a lot of them wouldn't be up my alley anyway. But Where the Brave Must Fight to Be Free, Fortress of America. The artwork on this side is actually much cooler, but I'm assuming this is like an original artwork. Again, the cooler artwork in my opinion, from 1989, directed by Eric Luzil. Hidden deep in the forest next to sleepy Troma City, of course this is a Troma title, a band of ruthless mercenaries, the Fortress of America, have set up camp, practicing their violent tactics of war in preparation for an impending revolution. When the violence begins to take the lives of the townsfolk, John Whitecloud, a tough half-Indian with a bad reputation, decides to take matters into his own hands and protect his community. But facing as much animosity from the townspeople as from the mercenaries themselves, John quickly learns that he'll be fighting 2 battles. One of the gorier action flicks to be produced during Troma's golden age, Eric Luzil's Fortress of America offers up a non-stop barrage of brutality, beheadings, impalings, stabbings, and a copious amount of sex and nudity. Hey now. A long-time casualty of dark and muddy VHS tapes, some containing the heavily censored R-rated version, Vinegar Syndrome Archive is proud to give Fortress of America the Blu-ray release it deserves, and has newly restored it from its original 35mm negative. Sounds really fucking good. A lot of you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Troma movies, but those are like the goofier ones. This one actually sounds like it should be pretty fucking good, so excited about this. And again, the VSA titles are always pretty awesome. This one I watched the trailer for on the site, Girlfriend from Hell. Seems like a pretty fucking awesome one. The devil made her do it, not that she minded. It's pretty fucking awesome. Again, always love the artwork on these things. Girlfriend from Hell. Beautiful lady there. 1989, this is from Culture Shock Releasing, so that's the partner label. It's A Blind Date from Hell. When awkward Maggie gets possessed by the devil. Oh, Leanne Curtis from Critters 2, that's where I recognize her from. Gets possessed by the devil in human form. Oh, in human form, she is free to feast on the souls of any men who cross her path, as long as she doesn't get caught by Womanizer, an interdimensional bounty hunter, chaser. Interdimensional bounty hunter, chaser, which is the name of that bounty hunter. Featuring Leslie Dean as Maggie's best friend. Culture Shock Releasing is proud to present Girlfriend from Hell for the first time ever on disc. The director-approved restoration was created using a brand new 4K scan of the 35mm original negatives with a stereo mix taken from the soundtrack negative. There's also feature-length commentary, interview with producer Alberto Lenzi, not Lenzi. Interviews with actors Leanne Curtis, Sarah Katie Coughlin and Girlfriend from Hell, the musical creator, Sean Matthew Whiteford, moderated by Brad Henderson of Vinegar Syndrome. Girlfriend from Hell music video featuring set photographs, still gallery, cast audition footage taken from original VHS tape, remastered trailer, and other trailers from Culture Shock. Very excited about that. That should be fun. And last but not least in this video and this haul, guys, Coco di Coco Da. This is a film. Let me see. This is foreign. I don't know which language this is. Film by Johannes Nyholm, starring Leif Edlund Johansson, Ylvia Gallen, and Petter Bailey. This is a film that I first heard about, I think this is from 2020. Oh, 2019. Damn. 3 years already. I watched, there's a YouTuber by the name of Zobo with a Shotgun. She doesn't put content out that often anymore, but you should check out her channel regardless. But she does a lot of these videos. She likes really fucked up stuff, like really like crazy unearthed films and like even more like obscure titles and books and films and all these things. But she had done a best of 2019 or most disturbing or something of 2019 films. Or maybe she saw it in 2020 and that's why I thought it was from 2020. But anyway, she mentioned this and I was like, oh man, I made a list, like a note in my phone, like I gotta check out these movies that she's mentioning. This was on there. And she said, don't worry, the title is weird, but the movie is fucked up. So yeah, I wanted to see it since then. This is Region A. The rest of them that I saw here are like ABC, but Region A on this one, 2019, 89 minutes. This is from Dark Star. This is Dark Star number 2. But yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to see this shit ever since. So when I saw that these guys were putting this out on Blu-ray, immediately grabbed it. I believe it's also streaming somewhere now. It wasn't when she put out that video originally. I think it's on Shudder now, knowing, you know, Vinegar Syndrome. A lot of their titles are on there. But Ellen and Tobias are a happily married couple who regularly vacation with their young daughter. Family is on a dreamy holiday when an innocuous case of food poisoning derails their plans and forever alters the course of their lives. 3 years later, the once loving couple is on the road again to go camping, looking for one last chance to go back to the way things used to be. But what once was lost and what once was is lost. And our characters instead find themselves having to relive the same nightmarish events as that day, and the horrors it brings repeat themselves infinitely. Together they must overcome their trauma, reconcile with their past, and fight for their lives over and over and over and over and over and over again. Sounds like Groundhog's Day mixed with Happy Death Day, mixed with other movies that do that. But no, this sounds really good. Excited for this. Commentary with the director and lead actor Leif Edlund, gallery of deleted scenes, short films by Johannes Nyholm, Dreams from the Woods, Puppet Boy, and Las Palmas. 3 short films. Behind the scenes, a look of dreams, which relates to the puppet play in Coco. And there's English subtitles, of course. So excited about this again. Like I said, I knew that was a no-brainer picking that one up. So yeah, guys, that'll do it for the January package and extras. Let me know in the comments below what you picked up. Did you get the January package? Did you get the new VSA? Did you already own? Probably did the Rudy Ray Moore movies. And which one of those Rudy Rays should I watch first? Because those will be fun, regardless of the order. But yeah, guys, hit me in the comments below with whatever else you want to talk about. Amazon wishlist down below, social media links down below, Goodreads included in there, Letterboxd, follow me and see what I'm doing from day to day with, you know, the books I'm reading. I have a whole stack of them, and the films that I'm watching, not just horror. And yeah, guys, hope everyone is doing well. Happy, healthy, safe, and until next time, peace out and be good.